Welcome back to Your Inbox Last Night. I'm Michelle Tivy, here to help you make sense of yesterday's top industry newsletters so you can start your day informed and ahead of the game. Let's dive in. And as always, get our feet wet with some popular industry headlines. Let's kick things off with a shakeup over at JPMC. Word on the street is they've got a new COO, and it's a woman. Glass ceilings, watch out. Apparently, she said she's not interested in succeeding Jamie Dimon, but we'll see. Over at Payments Dive, MasterCard's wallet just got a little lighter. The company shelled out $26 million to settle a discrimination lawsuit brought by a female and minority employees who alleged underpayment. From Digital Transactions, we've got a headline on guidelines emerging for adding send capabilities to instant payments. This comes from the U.S. Faster Payments Council. And apparently, while receive functionality is well established, send is still finding its footing. That's why it's an important thing to watch. Meanwhile, Finextra is busy today. They're serving up a double shot of news. First, they published a guide to complying with PSD3. Wasn't it just yesterday that we were celebrating the anniversary of PSD2? No, I mean like really yesterday. How time flies. Also, Robinhood has agreed to pay $45 million to the SEC for regulatory violations. And speaking of fines, Shift 4 is in the hot seat again, settling with the SEC for $750,000 after revelations that directors were paying family members as employees without any actual work happening. Shift 4, you'll remember, is important because their leader was just tapped by the new administration to head up NASA. And finally, from Glenbrook Payments News, a cautionary tale from India. The National Payments Corporation is addressing concerns about the latest fraud there. It's a scheme dubbed the jumped deposit scam. Fraudsters just kept getting more creative, so you might want to check that one out. Turning now to crypto and Web3 news for last night's inbox. On to the Wild West of FinTech, crypto, and Web3. Let's start with Bankless. Ready to flex your brain today? They're tackling quantum computing, asking the big question, could quantum computing topple Bitcoin? Not a big deal, right? I mean, I could learn that on over my lunch hour. From the Bank of England, news of a digital pound lab has everyone buzzing. They've avoided calling it a central bank digital currency, which might be a clue about their cautious approach. Meanwhile, Italy's largest bank just made its first cryptocurrency purchase, buying £1 million worth of Bitcoin. The CEO is trying to downplay the move, but he did admit that they're eyeing UBS as their model for wealth management. Okay. And in Switzerland, Signum has officially joined the Unicorn Lab. The Unicorn Club. Last year was their first profitable one, with usage of their multi-asset settlement platform increasing by over 1,000%. That's a lot of growth. Turning to our favorite Substacks, but sticking with Web3, Marcel highlights a draft paper. Marcel Van Oost, sorry. I hope I'm saying that right, Marcel. He highlights a draft paper from the European Banking Authority. They're laying out proposed regulatory standards for crypto asset exposures. And regulations are really heating up everywhere, folks, so we've got to keep our eye on it. Now, it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Mr. X, what secrets and blind items do you have for us today?
Hey, hello there, boss lady. I'm running a little low on dirt today. Must still be finding my sea legs after Vegas. Sorry. Anyhow, here's a blind item for you. People are pissed that this tech titan is using the smokescreen of political upheaval to quietly dismantle their company's long-standing content moderation efforts. The move is being spun as a bold embrace of free speech. It's pretty clear their ulterior motives. So the question is this: is he taking the threats of boycott seriously? Time will tell. Meanwhile, whispers from CES in Vegas suggest the AI revolution is coming to your desktop and crashing into your pocket. Video's Project Digits might be the first real AI PC. Meanwhile, I saw a slick Danish startup's Nuapen. This thing seems like a regular pen you write with it. But there are little sensors by the tip recording everything you write. Very James Bond. All right, folks, that's it for me today. I'm heading out to check the signal and see what tips y'all have sent us. Until tomorrow, I'm Mr. X for your inbox. Last night.
That's all for today's episode of Your Inbox Last Night. Thanks for spending a few minutes of your day with me. I'm Michelle Tivy. Remember, you can find us on LinkedIn, Spotify, YouTube, and all your favorite podcast platforms. But by the end of the week, we're going to give you a way to get this podcast directly to you every day. Don't forget to subscribe, and share this with fellow FinTech enthusiasts. I'd really appreciate that. Until next time, stay curious.